I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna make a video about Russell Brand having an interview with Eckhart Tolle. And I'm gonna say something up front, which is that I find it very good that Eckhart Tolle is receiving a platform through through Russell Brand, so that's a good thing. What is a little bit problematic, I view, but I think that's the reason for the interviews, maybe a different one. But I feel like when the interview is being done, it should be taken to a non-dual space. It should be shifted from the logical kind of mind, the conceptual mind, to the silence that is. And in that interview, I didn't notice with Eckhart him shifting the interview into becoming aware of awareness itself. Instead, it was more like appeasing or conforming to Russell Brand's kind of like I-centric kind of format. From the energy, how discussing how these people are this or these people are that, and it didn't feel very mystically auspicious for spiritual awakening. And I think that is somehow problematic because it hides the fact. It's like you're not being authentic to your highest recognition, and Eckhart Tolle does have that awakening to himself as consciousness. So, and when you certain spiritual gurus that are awakened instantly shift even the interviewer into the empty space, and Eckhart Tolle didn't do that in this interview, but even Russell Brand needs this awakening, but he's very far away from it, because you can also see that while Eckhart was talking, you could see Russell Brand worrying about, how he is perceived on the camera, and adjusting, whatever needs to be adjusted in order to be perceived in a certain way, which is the reason why he has a platform of 6 million people, because he knows how to, from the ego, from the I, to put himself in the driver's seat, so to speak, in terms of like media attention. He knows how to do that. So when a powerful spiritual teacher like Eckhart Tolle comes on the show, or somebody like Mooji, I would expect them to push immediately fully into the awakening process, or the awakening itself. And you could consider it that there's a logical thought that they don't do it because it's just like a teaser. It's just supposed to be like a teaser. Sadhguru, for example, only does teasers for everything. He never gives anything away. He always just gives teasers. But I think the non-dual recognition, or the awakening to itself, is so important and so powerful that if you are just giving away teasers for non-awakened people, that you're actually lying to yourself in a way. You're not being authentic to yourself and to your highest recognition. You are instead postponing what could be happening now, and maybe even taking the opportunity away for someone who is watching at that very moment in time. So what is spiritual awakening? It is the recognition, the realization where awareness becomes aware of itself, and thereby realizing that you're not your thoughts, you're not your body, you're not your emotions, you're not your impulses, you're nothing of that which is observed, but you are the infinite observer of everything that has no personality, that is absolute, just awareness itself without any weight to it, without any quality to it. It's just isness. And that isness, which is permanent and can never be more or less, is observing everything which is temporary and comes and goes, be it thoughts, emotions, body, and so forth. And by dropping into awareness that I'm awareness, and then speaking from that recognition, something happens also in the viewer. And that's something that I missed in that interview. And I think that first and foremost, one must be authentic to their own recognition in that way.